Yo, what is up, everyone? JD here. Just unboxed this Vero Engineering Synapse XL, and we're about to install some Skiffs. Let's jump into it. All right, got my NAFS burrito tool row. I probably should move all the stuff that came with it out of the way. That would help make some space. All right, let's see here. Don't I normally do it this way? I don't know, that looks right. I think this is all T8 as well. Tools, mats, and things like that. If you're on a budget, it's down there below. This is the Griffin tool, and I always recommend Weehaw bits. I can't remember what this came with. This came with something else, and I can't for the love of me remember what it came with. So I just kept it and put T8s and T6s in it, but I don't know for sure where it came from. But these are all T8s on this one, all titanium. Weehaw bits are good because they fit snugly, and you don't have to worry about stripping these as you try to take it apart. So and if I recall correctly, this has 2 on it. So we really just need to take the pivot out, I think, now. And the reason I'm doing this after the unboxing, I didn't mention that, I'm sorry, is because I don't want, oh, yeah. I think there is one under the scale. Let me just take a quick peek. Man, I can't remember because I don't think it is on the Synapse. But I think on the XL, yeah, there's 2 under here. Sorry, it's been a minute. Been a little while since I had to disassemble it. Oh no, wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, this one's a bit more involved. Gosh, it's been a minute, guys. I'm so sorry. So you got to take these out because you got to get this pocket clip off. Oh, okay. You just need to take the 2 long ones out. I'm sorry. Okay. I think this has been changed a little bit on me here. So the front one really does not need to come off. So hold on for a second. Right. Okay. Yeah. This one does not need to come off. Gosh, it's been so long since I've done one. Ooh, this thing does not want to go on. Is it because, hold on, let me get this off. Sorry. I was going to take it off. It's not exactly how I wanted to go about doing it, but that's how we're going to do it. This is how we do it. And the barrel came out. Let me take the scale off. At this point, I'm almost completely disassembled. This is how we do it. Now that song's going to be stuck in my head. Sorry for that. So let me just... Oh, no, it does not want to. Okay, whatever. All right, so let me just get to the important stuff. Oh, it's sticking to the magnet. I was like, why won't it move? It's sticking to the magnet. I believe, hold on one second, guys. I'm so sorry. I am really scatterbrained right now because I just got off work. It's Monday and I am just all over the place because I'm thinking about what I need to do when I'm finished here. I know it's not that one. Oh no. Was that last one used already? What do we got? Oh, thank God. I'm gonna have to order another one though, but this is the one that you need. 6mm, 1/16 ball. That's what fits in here. So I guess I know something else that I am doing tonight when I go inside is ordering another set of these Skiffs. So we will do that a little bit later. Let me go ahead and get these in here. And we will go ahead and proceed with the reassembly. And I promise when I reassemble this, guys, and again, I get asked all the time, I'm gonna leave it here for a second while I'm talking. When I go to reassemble this, after I've cleaned it and oiled it and everything, I will then go through detailed reassembly instructions. I know I just did that kind of fast. I take for granted sometimes people might be getting their first Synapse. They're very excited about doing this. So I am so sorry. I didn't mean to rush through that. It's just because I've worked all day and we're getting a roof replaced tomorrow. Well, they're supposed to come out tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to rain or not now. And they dropped the shingles off today, and I had to bring my patio furniture in because they're going to be throwing the old shingles off, and they said to bring it in so it doesn't get damaged. And I don't want nothing damaged, so I'm like, no, let me go ahead and get that and bring that in so that I can protect our patio furniture. It's a little sun faded, but it's still really nice furniture, so I don't want nothing to happen to it. So these should be fine. I'm just checking them real quick directly to make sure that they haven't gotten a line, and they don't. Yeah, neither one of them have a line. And the reason I do that is because you want it to wear in a fresh track. So if you're picking up a used one, that is something else that you want to take into consideration. And sorry, I forgot, they put oil in here to help the bearing stay, the washer stay in place while you're reassembling it. So I'm so sorry about that. I'm gonna get it together here in a second. After you've dried everything off, I recommend installing your favorite lube. I don't know why I grabbed this applicator because my Nastrol has the applicator in it, but that's okay. I haven't used this in so long now. So I might as well use it today. I'm trying to be very light and sparing with the, hold on, let me see something. I'm just double checking. Yeah. Very light with the oil because I don't want to get too much all over the place. And then what you're going to want to do, I love these style pivots because the D is not where the blade rotates. This is the best type of D-shaped pivot because it only has the D shape on the opposite end where it locks in, and the knife has complete and full contact the entire time that it is engaged with the blade and the pivot, the two together. What you're going to look at is you're going to look on the opposite side, and you see how it faces the back of the knife. So you just want to make sure that you're lining that up. Move this carbon fiber out of the way. All right. And then what you'll do is you'll take your Rocket Glide Skiffs 6mm 1/16. I'm going to say it throughout the video because I swear people ask me all the time, what's the skiff size for this? What's the skiff size for that? So that is your skiff size, 6mm 1/16. See, goes in there perfectly. Bang. Then what I'm going to do is carefully, without moving the pivot around too much, is just a dab of lube on the pivot as well. Keep things nice and lubricated, making sure that the D shape is still facing rearward towards the back. Oops, I just used my skiff pouch to wipe the oil off. Oh my goodness. You can see that the stop pin is still in there. Did I wipe this off? It looks like it's kind of gunky. Hold on, let me just once more. I really love the belt satin finish. This is my ultimate version for me personally of the Synapse XL. Absolutely love this one. I am going to just take a dab and put it right in front of the detent hole, trailing up to it. The reason I do that is so that I don't have to put it on the detent ball and potentially get some on the lock bar interface. That will create lock stick. That would be very bad. The other thing that I noticed too, as I rotated this knife, which means the tolerances are tight, is that my pivot moved. So I'm just making sure that it's facing to the back. Now it's facing the back. Should be anyway. Looks like it. Oh, I just did the pouch again. Hold on, let me see. Does it look like it's facing the back? Looks like it could rotate just a little bit more that way. That looks pretty good. And I see what's happening is that I am moving the blade too much as I pick it up and down. All right. Yeah, we'll put a little bit here just to keep it from sticking. Tap, 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 tap it in. Tap it in. I'm not squeezing. Tap it in. And I dried it off and put my own lube on there just because, sorry, I'm getting confused. I wanted to make sure that this thing is really moving around back here. I wanted to make sure that, let's see, oh wait, I forgot this barrel here. Hold on. Let go. I forgot to put this barrel back in. Oh, look, it's trying to slide off. What is happening here? Sorry. I just wanted to make sure nothing fell out. Normally I put all this stuff on the other side, so I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it should be lined up now. Everything should be good to go. What is happening? Why is this not? Hold on. There we go. Now everything's lined up. So I'm going to use this pin, or this bolt, sorry, to keep this from moving. And the reason I know it's this one is because I left the, well, this one just fell out as I picked it up, or maybe it had fallen out earlier. I had left the onlays, I would call them onlays uncovered so that you could easily get to it. So the next thing I'll do here is I'm going to snug up the pivot. Now I know Veros tend to back out, but I'm going to wait until the knife's assembled and centered before I do anything with any thread locker. All right, that feels pretty good. And we'll back it out just a snug, just a smidge. Now, this frame is assembled. You can do your centering from here while you have access to these two body screws. So mine went perfectly centered, has no blade play, and has very good action. So I'm very happy with where it is now. I apologize, I'm looking under the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now flip it over, and I'm going to install the pocket clip side scale as soon as I find my tool. This is the Griffin tool. I don't know if I finished mentioning that earlier. I think it's combatbeads.com. Not 100% sure on that. And then grab your pocket clip and go ahead and mount your pocket clip into position. And then you're going to take your shorter bolt of the two Chicago screws, and you're going to install this one here, and that's going to hold the pocket clip in place. Okay, now you'll take your last screw, install the short screw into the body to hold it in place, nice and snug. You don't need to over tighten this stuff, you just need it tight, right? Go in, when it stops spinning, give it just a little bit more, not much, and you're good. Take your Chicago screw, your last screw for the reassembly, and tighten that up. Now you are done. If you are worried about the pivot backing out, I recommend the paste thread locker and just leave it for 48 hours in the knife chest. You have plenty of other knives. I bet you even have some that you bought within the last month that you can play with for a couple days while you wait for this to cure. If you don't want to wait more than a day, you can use the liquid. I believe it dries faster than the paste. I just like the paste because I feel like the grittiness keeps it from coming undone. So I'm just going to do this really quick so everybody can see how I prefer to go about doing it. So I like to just take a little bit that's caked up on the edge. This is going to be so hard to do on camera. I'm so sorry. Where's that stuff I had some caked up over here. And then just take it and spin it around. It's going to be really hard to do because this one is tight. So, and I feel like I have a really bad grip. So this is definitely not enough. I can tell you it's not enough because it is only on one side of the thread. So let me do this. With this one being a little short, if you have like a little, this is a suspension screw or a suspension screwdriver, adjusts the levels of the suspension, but any kind of model screwdriver or anything like that will work. So I'm going under the camera real quick so I can see good, and hopefully you're able to see this as well. So I'm just going to kind of work it into the threads all around. This way I'm preventing having excess, and a little bit of patience. Yeah, I think that was good enough. And then I will do the same thing. I will, man, these short ones are hard to work with. Let me just drop it, and then I should be able to get it started. Yeah, it started. Same thing here. Here's what I'm doing. I'm going in, and it's snug right there, and I'm just just that much. I don't even know if you could see that. I might have to slow it down. So let's just check everything real quick. FYI, just a couple of these shouldn't back out the pivot. Absolutely no blade play, and it is drop shut. It needs to break in. I did this again fresh out of the box just because I didn't want to have to worry about flipping the bearings and the track and all that noise. I just was able to do that on my own. I wonder if it's this cloth that I'm using here that scratched up my quiet carry 9, because I have some scratches on there and I have no idea how I got them. All right, that's it. Disassembly, maintenance, thread locker, bearings. I think I covered everything, right? Hopefully this video helped you. Shout out to everyone out there that leaves the likes, comments, and is subscribed. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, peace. What was I gonna go to?